Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Path of Exile Betrayal League. Today we're going to be starting off with a conflagrating glacier map, kind of a oxymoron there, and we'll see where it goes from there. If we get some maps, maybe we'll do some more of those. I have a spare courtyard map in the pocket just to see if we want to do that one, or maybe we'll just head back to some delve, but we really need to get some higher tier maps here, so really hoping for some masters to show up, and also hoping for good map drops. Honestly, that's what I'm hoping for, but we'll see. There'll be some syndicate activity here, so I don't know if I will probably do for like an ambush or something. So last time we had transport, time before that we had the research, so we're due for something. And I usually don't survive those ambushes. I usually get taken down at least once by the syndicate. Oops. There we go. Revives nearby monsters. So let's touch it and teleport is usually my favorite strategy. Though I seem to be kind of screwing up the input here. There we go. Oof. A lot of guys just stood up with onslaught there. Alright, let's pick up this orb. As long as the enemies stay over there, we're not in too much danger. Doesn't really matter what mobs it spawned because it was a magic one, so it couldn't be that deadly. And what do we have here? The glacier. Oh, I guess, the syndicate is in here in the form of a transportation one, it looks like. So let's take a shot, and Vagan is here. Let's take him down. Who is this? Hillock. Hillock is also here, trying to mess me up, and Verici. Alright, so let's defeat all them. Make sure they stay pretty weak. What else do we got? Is the caravan moved on without me there? It appears to still be moving, so whoever is in charge of the caravan is still up, which is good because that means I took care of the extra guys. Alright, it was Vagan. Alright, that was pretty easy actually, it seems like. Did a pretty good job of taking down that whole issue there. Oh, we got someone spazzing out over here. Alright, whatever your name was, Slender Scrabble or something. Okay, what do we got down here? Some chests, and it was Verici and Hillock, I believe. So if we can rank up Hillock, we can also die to a Bound Phantasm. What will he give us? Already max rank, no effect. Okay, so we're probably going to want to rank up Vagan up top here, I guess, because he's rank 2, so we'll make him rank. Oh yeah, he's rank 1, so we'll make him rank 2. And Hillock wasn't too impressed by that. Plus 1 rank to him. There we go. And Verici's left. Moving to intervention.
You have the upper hand. What do you want?
I don't know. I just want to keep you here mostly. Do I want to move you? Leo will move over to transportation. I don't like Leo that much. And I don't really want 7 transportation because I don't want you. I'm just gonna walk away from you, Verici. Sorry, bud, but I just can't be bothered with your options today. You're not giving me good choices, so you're just gonna sit there with Yun until you decide to go do something else. Then you can just hang out and think about it. Ooh, a vine circlet. I think I might have found one of these already. Just an idea really quickly after we kill these enemies here. Crude boat. Crown of Thorns. Oh yeah, it's the pain attunement one. Probably just gonna sell that one. I'm starting to get to the point where I think vendoring these things is just the best thing to do. You do seem to get like a decent amount of scraps and stuff from vendoring them, so that's what I'll do. I'll hang on to some, of course, in case I get the recipes to re-roll them, or ones that might be interesting if I get a good corruption on them when I spend the time to get the get like a good sockets on them or whatever, or things I might find something to do with. But otherwise it just seems to be taking up stash tab room. Alright, so let's pop open a portal, hop into the arena against all the goat people. I think is this one. Yeah, it's just the goat people one. These guys can be a little bit tough. I like how they all kind of use the jump around strategy, just like Big Daddy Goat over here. It's like, jump around. Oh, sometimes like he doesn't seem to be jumping very far, and then he's just like, haha, I see you over there, and jumps on your face. Alright, Rectar. Oh, see? Yeah, he's doing like a mega jumps. I guess that's like, he might be using like a big leap slam. Let's enfeeble him. I don't know if it matters much for me because he does a lot of damage to me. Alright, we took him down though after a couple of deaths. Anything I want? I need this ball of regalia just out of curiosity. Nada. Just completely nothing. Alright, well that's most of the glacier map here. And we can go ahead and explore the rest of it, I suppose. No harm in doing that. We still might find a map. And not much to explore though, it looks like. I guess we got the whole side there pretty much, and that was it. Pretty small map actually. Probably one of the smallest maps I've seen, I'd say. That whetstone, yep, that's what I would call everything. One monster remains. I'm not interested. It might even just be Varici sitting there, who knows. Alright, back to the hideout, and since we didn't really get anything, let's go ahead and make another magic map here. I think it would be here, the courtyard. Rogue Exiles, alright, that sounds good. Throw all that in there. Let's go hunt down some Rogue Exiles. At least they have a decent chance of dropping like a bunch of loot, so we might get something cool from it. But they can also kill me pretty dead, so I'm pretty careful here. And hopefully we won't have like a whole bunch of terrible enemy types. So far so good. If there's none of those explodey spiny dudes, then I'm pretty happy. I want that orb. And let's see, anything up over here? We got some dudes casting some magic and whatnot. We have a fortress here, so we're gonna have to. Oh, there's a magic courtyard. Yeah, courtyard map. Perfect. We can use that to continue the courtyard shenanigans. Let's kill all these dudes so I'm not getting wasted here. Who's here? Tora? What's up, Tora? I'm putting on that ball haste, Tora. Better watch out. Alright, well, I guess he was the only one here. Well, those. Nothing. Can we. Ooh, fortification int? Yeah, give me that fortification intelligence. A white claw, we're just going to get that unveiled for the crafting. Increase physical damage, bleed on hit, cold damage and freeze, and penetrate elemental resistances. These all seem pretty good. This is a rank 1 though, so let's get that just to have the access to the rank 1. Boom, alright, pretty good. So let's head up this way and see if there's anything over here. Sometimes these syndicate things are just like in one little corner all by themselves. Seems to be the case this time as well. So that means the adventure lies in this direction. Alright, we got some bouncy dudes. I don't know if they're considered like frog enemies. This area just seems to be a lot of enemy variety, honestly. I don't have anything to modify this on me, so I'm just going to touch it. Just a blacksmith strongbox anyways. Can't always drop something amazing. Alright, we got, oh yeah, we got just different dudes everywhere I go. It's just all different enemy types. We can drop from these guys. I don't like really killing too many enemies off screen, because then you don't know if you missed out on something. Gotta level up on the gem there. Almost got my Ball Haste gem leveled up as well, it looks like. Which is pretty sweet. Glad to be running that gem. It definitely helps when I need to just like nuke somebody down. Ball Haste, pop that on. And the cool thing is I can have it without having to reserve the mana for it or even use the regular aura. I can just use that as like an instant steroid buff whenever I want to. I think that's pretty sweet. We got an armor strongbox here. This is where I found my exalted orb last time. Except it was, I think a rare one. We'll just pop it open. And we got some couple of rares in it, but nothing amazing. Sapphire flask up there. Oh, this is one of those rogue exiles, so let's feeble him. Pop the Ball Haste, and he's down. Unset ring and a sash. 3 voices here for 3 times essence. That's cool. Tormented Cutthroat. Oof. Took him down. And alright, got some more rares here. Ooh, murder mitts. Orb of transmutation, that's what I would like to have for those strong boxes, but it's still okay. I only found one rogue exile so far, so let's put down a safety portal because I will want to come back and take a look around for him. But let's kill the Salazar or whatever the boss mob is here. Oh, I guess it's actually the, oh yeah, it's the group of guys in the courtyard. I was thinking of the other one, the library, is it? The war buckler. And a lot of shields, I was just about to say. Already found that laminated kite shield once before. Increased duration support, murder boots. Let's take them all. I've never seen this war buckler, I don't think. Chalice of Horrors. Socketed curse gems, 100% increased curse duration. Huh. Seems pretty interesting, actually. And yeah, I think I've seen all the other things, so let's just go hunt down this final rogue exile here. Hopefully he'll be nearby. But you never know, these guys can be pretty slippery. They like to hide in weird spots and jump on you when you don't expect it. I just heard someone go hi-ya though, so very possible that she's right here. There we go, and she's down. Just like that. Still no map though. It's kinda, well, I guess we did get the courtyard, and there's a breach over here. Okay, let's set up nice and good for this breach here. You don't want to touch these and just get shafted by a bunch of random champion groups all around, or not knowing the map layout. Alright, so we got a pretty good setup here, I feel like. It's kind of packed into one corner, so mobs can only really spawn in one direction. So let's kind of just spawn them and kill them on the one side, I think. Take them out on this side so that all the mobs we end up really having to deal with will be on this side. Make sure I keep my mana up, do the Vol Haste if I need to really clean these dudes up. Alright, now we can start moving out here, I feel like, and make sure the killing momentum stays high. Because I feel like that's the main objective in a breach, is to make sure that you don't run out of enemy killing momentum. You don't want to stop killing guys at any point. Oh shoot, is there a dude spawning down here? Oh, looks like I may have just ran out of spawns, possibly. Orb of Fusing did get a few good items, but maybe because it didn't have enough room to expand it, we didn't want to spawn enemies in that direction anymore. Let's see, those are 20% resistance. I don't know if that's a good roll or not. Dexterity is not a good additional roll on those, though. Alright, well, we got 50 more monsters remaining, so might as well go and try and capitalize as much as I can on there being pretty good monster variety and stuff in here, and you know, good uniques in terms of rare monsters and stuff. So, and we did find a breach and some other things, and I don't know if I've done a syndicate here yet, so I might have. I can't recall, honestly. Sometimes the syndicate just kind of blends together. Oh, we do have an essence here. Oh, is that another rogue exile here? I heard someone go like, yeah. But there are these Solaris guys nearby, and I think they just kind of go, yeah. There's Alva. Okay, right on. Glad I did explore a little bit then. What's up, Alva? Let's see. Splinter Research Lab. Contains breach splinters or Hall of the Lords. I think I kind of want the breach splinters, so let's do that one. Alright, so let's see. We want to go down to the left here. And we want to wipe everybody out along the way and not suffer for it. That's what I want. Can I have it? Let's see. Some caustic damage down. Almost died. Almost died again. That's okay. Alright, I want to find a place to put this stone of passage now before it's too late. If such a thing can be accomplished. Oh no, I already have that passage open. Oh gosh, this is kind of a challenging one to navigate, it seems like. Where are all the dudes? Kill all the dudes really fast. Holy smokes, kill all the dudes. Get some additional time here. Give me some dudes. Alright, here we go, and we can actually use our stone of passage right here. Alright, so we opened a passage. I don't feel so bad now. I hate to pick up one of those and not be able to do anything with it. I guess there was one like right over to the right there too. Oh, we got another one. Alright, so let's zoom over and do it too. Boom, open up all the doors. Alright. That felt pretty good. Alright, we're done now. Good job, Exile. Thank you. Meridian Jewel. I like how she always says good job. It just always makes me feel good. Superior Dragon Scale Gauntlet, some Stealth Boots. Let's pick up a few items that might be interesting. Alright, well that's Alva that time. I don't know if we'll get a second shot at an Alva in here because that's the first one we ran into. And we've kind of explored most of the map already, so chances of her spawning pretty low, I'd say. But what do we got here? Wailing Essence of Doubt. That's not really worth corrupting. So let's just kill it. Wailing Essence of Doubt. Thank you very much. And do we get an Alva over here maybe? Aha, we did spawn one more Alva. So we can go and change it to a flame workshop or an automation lab. Minions. Let's see, and these are both... Oh, one's an upgrade. Okay, I want to get the upgrade. So let's go over to the right and try and get the upgraded minions. I don't know if that'll be a good thing to have for the architects or what, but I want to see if it'll maybe give me better loot. Because if they have better minions, maybe they have dudes that give better loot. That's my logic. Could be wrong, but I'm going with it. Yeah, I was going to cast some kind of like crazy nuke-tastic spell there or something like that. He was looking very ferocious for a moment. So, glad I managed to take him down. Alright, this guy has the must be killed before his allies nonsense. And got those guys. Doing a little bit better at clearing these things, which is pretty good because you can get pretty good loot from these things if you succeed at them. There's got to be guys over in this corner, I would guess then. Oh yeah. Yeah, just barely, maybe enough time. Nope, didn't quite get that last guy. There was a Stone of Passage there as well, but that's okay. Thunder Skies, 6 socket armor. Pretty good. Superior Eternal Blast. Alright, 6 incursions remaining, and then we'll open the path, I believe. Yeah, I guess we probably won't be able to spawn her again unless she'll spawn in like a goofy spot like up here. Oh, yep. Nice. We made it work. Alright, so upgrade to Defense Lab. Contains a valuable item. Ooh, I don't mind traps if I can get a valuable item. Alright, last time I kind of got wrecked as soon as I stepped foot in this room, though. So let's see if I can't tank through a bunch of these enemies. Get over top of the traps and try and find the architect for... Oh, hell breaks loose, really. We've got lots of enemies cooking my goose over here. Is that, I don't think I found the architect yet. Where are you, buddy? Did I kill you by accident already, by chance? I can't see anyone, so I might have. Stone of Passage. Definitely take that. Oh no, there's one architect down there, so there's gotta be another one that I'm missing, possibly. We do have a place where we can use the Stone of Passage over there, so that's good. Am I missing something? I only see the one guy here. Fortifications. Maybe I accidentally killed the wrong guy? Let's talk to her and see what happened to the zone there. What happened, Alva? Okay, it just didn't change at all. So I guess I just missed out on getting the correct guy there. But that's okay. Okay, we will need some room in the inventory here. Those stealth boots are no good. Take that flask, and that's all for this area since we did manage to find Alva all 3 times. That feels pretty good though. Let's just throw everything in here except for the courtyard map. We'll hang on to that. Let's see, I did find a unique jewel though. Where'd that go? Alright, movement speed and dodge attack hit. So for minions though. Oh well, that's nothing for me. Alright, so let's ID this courtyard and do one of those again. Since that seemed to kind of work out last time, we got at least another map from it. So let's give it a try. Alright, what do we got? Maybe we'll, we're definitely going to have at least a syndicate thing, so we can almost guaranteedly do something with that. Got a Quicksilver Flask that's superior there. Might have to throw a couple of Glass Blowers baubles and then turn it into a rare, or not a rare, magic item and try and roll some good mods on it. get a good Quicksilver Flask to use for a long period of time. I like the one I have quite a bit though, but we'll see. Getting that phrase removed is pretty much the best thing I could have, because I just always have a terrible time dealing with freeze. That was actually just a regular dude. I thought he was like a super dude for a second there, the way he just ran up and was like, I'm loading up a smash. It's like, uh-oh, it's gonna hurt. But then he just fell over, so it was fine. I like these knights though. They're very slow, very easy to just knock down. I imagine if they hit you, they probably hurt quite a bit, but they don't hurt you, that's not a problem. Alright, so what is this? This, oh, yep, it's a, transportation one. Oh, and he's got some friends that he just pulls out. They just wipe the floor with me, of course, which is pretty, par for the course, I would say, when it comes to the Syndicate and me. Alright, we'll have to remember that lockbox is there. I'll probably forget, but well, I got other business to attend to in the form of a transportation thinger. Alright, are they gonna come through here? Where are they going here? Well, we want to make sure that I have a safe path. Alright, so here we go. Let's just nuke this spot. That should work just fine. Alright, so Vagon's down. Is everybody else still back here? Is Guff still trying to hang around? And or Hillock is trying to escape now? Yeah, dang it, he actually got away. I guess you really want to kill the extra guys before you go take on the actual train or whatever, but I guess it depends what your objective is. If you just want to survive and succeed at the Syndicate part, then you could do that. Oh, unique item, I'll take that. Throat Stabber, sounds great. What is a Throat Stabber? It's a fist weapon, obviously. That's pretty good damage for a claw. Increased physical damage, attack speed. Wow, if you have enemies affected with 5 poisons, you deal increased chaos damage. And 20% chance to poison on hit, the Wasp's Nest. That's pretty cool, I would say. If I had a character that used fist weapons, I'd probably give that a try. I guess it matters if you use poisons at all, though. You could make like a claw poison build, that'd be pretty neat. Alright, what do we got here? We got Screaming, Torment, Doubt, and Sorrow. So we are definitely going to go back and get a thing to upgrade that. Because I believe Screaming is the highest normal tier that you can get. Let's check. Tab something, 5 maybe? Yeah. Yeah, Screaming's the highest you can get out of like the regular tiers. So by upgrading it, I'll get a Shrieking one, which where's my Zeal one here? So Zeal. So there we go. We now have the next tier up. So you can see this one's 23 to 25% attack speed on a melee weapon. This one's 26 to 27. So it's the next tier up. So we're going to take one of these. Somehow. There we go. Shift left click. It would be the combo. And then we'll go back in. Make sure I have my golem out. Use the essence. And yeah, sometimes it just like breaks them out immediately. Is what I read. So you want to be kind of ready in case that happens. Drop the Enfeeble on them. Get the golem out. So we got 3 Screaming Essences. I didn't actually get the upgrades, I don't think. But still, it's worth trying to get them. Because apparently you can get some pretty sweet upgrades. There's also like some hidden tiers or something like that that you can get. Maybe not hidden, but you know, like extra tiers. So, worth a shot if you're interested in getting some really cool items like that. Let's jump in the arena and take these guys out. Usually pretty easy, it feels like. Oh yeah, you can kind of like stack your toxic rains off screen if you position yourself correctly. Alright, anybody else? Oh, yep, one guy almost took me down there. Got him down. There we go. Pretty easy bosses, I would say. Let's go back and continue exploring the rest of this area, I guess. Courtyard's pretty nice to me. Last couple times, I guess, but still no maps from this one. So this might be the end of our mapping for this episode. So I think I'm pretty much down to just like a couple tier 4 maps, maybe only like 1 extra, and a bunch of tier 3s. So I really need to get some map finding luck from either just the maps themselves or maybe Xana would be nice to sell me a good one. But she only had like tier 1 through 3 stuff mostly this time, so couldn't take advantage of her services. Just have to continue to grind away. Almost we're past halfway to 81 though, so that's pretty exciting to me. Making some sweet experience gain, not dying all the time. Oh yeah, we also have a strong box down to the bottom. Identified items and a rogue exile. So that sounds alright. Cartographer's chisel. Where's the exile here? Right, doing some shenanigans. I think I got him down somehow. There we go. Alright, anything over here? I don't think we could run into anybody that would be a master at this point. I mean, we could still run into an alpha, but I find it unlikely. Orb of transmutation. Nice. But there was one more strong box, I believe, right here. Yep. Let's ID that one. 2 additional magic items, 7 additional items, rare monsters, mirrored items. Sounds good. Turns out mirrored, I guess, is kind of like corrupted in the sense that you can't modify it in any way. So, don't really know what I'd do with that though, but yeah, it's a lot of loot that it dropped. It only just drops a few things that were actually decent though. Yeah, so we'll take 2 chromatics, why not? We're heading back anyways. Only 19 monsters left in this area, so not a whole lot of reason to stick around. You can see those are like mirrored swords, which is kind of cool. Alright, so I'm not going to bother with the loot right now, of course. So I'll just throw it all in the stash there. Of course, if anything's amazing, I'll tell you guys all about it, of course. Let's head back to the mine encampment. And yeah, once again, we haven't found any sulfite either, so we're still going on just the last 500 or so I have of that. Let's craft dynamite and a couple flares, just in case we end up doing something fun. Okay, we're actually gonna man up a little bit here and head down to the deeper depth levels, because I feel like my strength is getting pretty good. I feel like I can possibly handle it, so let's go on a little adventure here. Got bugs everywhere, of course, and lots of health being lost immediately, but that's okay, that's delve. Sometimes you just tank. Ooh, yeah, really tank sometimes. Alright, pop open those baskets. So I guess the crawler grabs loot within a certain radius, so you basically want to make sure that anything you're killing is like in the radius of the crawler so you can maximize your benefit. Wow, totem's just being super aggressive right now. Alright, those are the totems, so they're done. I feel like probably over here is the safest spot. Right next to where all these totems were, interestingly enough. Alright, so let's just drop all the toxic rain, just hold the button down, and just fire away. Keep the mana up. That's all you really need. Pop the phasing when the big living Azurites come out. Stay away from them while they explode. And still, watch out for anyone that could be remaining, because I've died after this goes off before. And that really sucks. Alright, so we got another 161 Azurite from that. That's fantastic. Anything else cool? Doesn't look like it. Get my golem back. He seems to be going down a lot lately. So we can go left or down. I'm kind of in the interest of items, I think. So let's go down and see what's down here. Probably going to explore a lot of the nodes around this area and really get a lot of Azurite so we can upgrade our darkness resistance and such. Ooh, get through there. That was a big, just huge party of enemies, and I wasn't really feeling too welcome. So, alright, so this is the one with the flaming doggos. So I am just gonna stand back here, turn on the ball of haste, and try to just nuke them all down so they can't run at me and do nasty things to me with their explosions and fire damage. Just keep all that over there. Just stand here and farm experience. This is actually pretty nice. I don't know if it's, I think it spawns like a boss of some kind, like a golem or something at some point, because I do seem to start taking damage from some projectiles. I don't know if that's golems or what, but something is definitely casting some spells at me. Yeah, there's definitely a golem firing projectiles or something there. Ooh, we got some of these other dogs, which can be very dangerous. Let's pick up anything I might want before they come running over to kill me. Alright, we got some lockboxes, Screaming Essence of Zeal again, which is nice. Alright, well that's pretty good. Let's spend another 100 sulfite and go over to the right here and see if there's anything over here. Oh, I got some more of these dogs from behind. Oh, rough spot to be in. Ooh, the guy just shot me with some kind of like projectile and it just bonked me right in the face. Oh, got some armaments there. I find those I like to click on them because I feel like they have a much higher chance of dropping good loot. Alright, well, this is a very short trip actually. Thought it'd be much longer. Okay, so we have to see if this is a necromancer one, or what do we have to touch here? Oh, we just made it already. Okay, let's touch everything before it kills me or whatever. Then, all right, anything from over here now? I think we got some champion groups over here. Just want to kind of pull them and deal with them while I can. All right, nothing from there, so we might as well either go down and around, or we can go left and see what's over here in the Azurite fields. I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I don't know if I want to go down further. I guess the monster level stays at 70 for a while here, so probably worth just going down further and getting to lower depth, especially if the monster level is going to kind of level out for a bit. That seems pretty nice, and just good farming too. So it seems like when we're going into these kind of more abyssal areas, you run into more of like the pill bugs and skeletons and stuff like that. It's very based on what kind of area you're in, which I think is cool. Oh, we got the crew here. These ones are actually quite dangerous. Yeah, I frequently die against those large groups of bandits or whatever they are. What is that? Yeah, smuggler's stash. I feel like there's good loot here though, so let's try it one more time. Doesn't seem to be too long of a trip, and if I position myself correctly, I should be able to like drop a bunch of enfeebles and protect myself before it gets really bad over there. I don't like those big bats. I like to take them down, but man, do they tank a lot of damage. Zoom through all these guys. Nice thing is, like, every time you run through, even if you do die a lot of time, this is really good experience. Alright, so let's position myself here, deal with all this stuff. I think I'm just gonna actually opt to just go for damage because there's just so many of these guys, and trying to decurse them to protect myself might be too much. I guess I have like a bear trap or something on me. Got stuck there for a second. Regal orb, nice. Alright, well, we managed to take them down, so that's good. Got some corrupted stuff, melee damage. Yeah, these are corrupted, that's for sure. That's a 6-socket corrupted armor, though, so we'll take that to sell to a vendor. I don't see anything else I'm too crazy about. Lots of loot here, but just nothing I'm super dying to have. Alright, well, let's, I don't have enough sulfite to go down anymore, so I guess that's the end of our adventures in the mine as well. So I guess what I'll have to do between episodes is dig down into the low tier maps here and see if I can pull myself back out into some higher map tier territory. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this episode as always. Made a little bit of progress, found a bunch of loot, we'll have more currency, and now that I am level 80, I think I may do a little bit of trading. So if I do come back with a bunch of upgrades, then I'll be back with a bunch of upgrades, but we'll see how it goes. And I don't really know what I would buy, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Anyway, thanks for watching as always guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.